relationship is not going to always look like how it used to. And you're allowed to grieve that.
Yes.
What's up, HungUppod family? Welcome to another week, another episode of the HungUppod live show.
With Eric and Tony.
Yes. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
We are your favorite happy hour
duo.
Make sure you follow the show, subscribe,
Like,
comment,
and
share,
subscribe,
and turn on those notifications.
Yes.
Okay, so you'll get the ding every week when we drop a brand new episode. Mm-hmm. So, yes.
I like that little ding, that little bell, little ding.
Ring my bell. That's what you said on the last episode. Well, the last before. Yeah, two. Ring it. Mm-hmm. Tony. Okay, well, I'm Eric, life coach Eric. It's good to see y'all, the listeners, the watchers, the viewers. So.
And I'm Tony Purnell. I'm your homie. I'm your brother, and I am your friend, otherwise known as the light worker. What's up, y'all? Philly's favorite therapist. Come on.
You rocking your green tonight, your money green.
When you wore, that black sweatshirt, 2 episodes ago, I was like, I need to pull out this hood.
Right. I had this in black.
Mm-hmm,
yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. I like it. Light.
Black and gold. Black gold. Shout out to those AC brothers. Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. But anyways, how you feeling?
I'm good. Shout out to Hair by Taliba.
Yeah. What do you say? Come on. I love it. Is that your stylist?
Bitch can't tell you nothing when you got your shit is fresh and you feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter what's going on in your world. Man ain't doing you right. Job ain't treating you right. Disrespect you, not paying you. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, parking space, somebody took your favorite parking space out on the block. They know you parked there. But you know what? None of it matters when you got a fresh do. So, shout out to Hair by Taliba. A lot of people ask me about my hair, and a little birdie told me that Taliba's going to be opening a shop soon. So I just want to uplift this black woman and encourage her in the space that she's entering in. Yes. So, Hair by Taliba. Shout out.
And you know what? Since you're going to shout out your hairstylist, I want to shout out mine.
Because you got your hair there too. Come on.
Because, yes, and you know what?
And it's not a piece, right?
It ain't a piece. This is all me. I'm gonna fuck you up.
I know.
I know where to go with.
I had to go there.
I ain't know where to go for.
Has anyone ever? I've been asked before if my hair was a piece. Has anyone ever asked you if your hair was a piece?
Actually, a white woman. She said, "Oh my God, I love your weave." And
the caucasity. No, she didn't.
The caucasity. She was old. She was elderly, decrepit, and
and could have got kicked down the flight of stairs too.
I just said, "Thank you."
We could have
just explaining that whole process. It'd have been.
It could have been ended real early for her. She was on her way out anyway. Like, don't do it, Ruth. Don't do it, Ruth.
Thank you so much. But these beautiful locks, they're not even dreads because dreads are dreadful. These are locks. Thank you,
Tony. Let me ask you, as someone who has locks, do you feel a connection with your hair? I don't have locks. I feel a connection with mine. Do you feel that?
Yeah, it's a lot of energy.
Would you ever cut your hair? Do you ever think about it?
I have cut it before, and I had hair before.
All the way off?
I had hair before I cut it.
Would you dare do it again?
I don't know right now. I don't know if I was going to do all that work again. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. I want my hair to be down to my ass. I want to sit on my hair.
Come on, long ass weave. It be tickling my ass
let
crack.
Down your hair.
Yes.
Okay. All
we,
right.
we love to see it.
All right.
Long ass weave.
That's it, baby.
Did you shout out the name of your hairdresser?
Shout out to Cherry.
Cherry,
we gonna shout you out, Cherry. That's my. And she's a.
What a sweet name.
We love her.
Cherry.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Cherry on top.
Chariah. That's her full name, Chariah. But we call her Cherry. We love you, baby.
Okay.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. You know that this is one of our favorite segments of the show. This is the Hung Up, Hang Up game. So we're gonna, you know what we like to do? We're gonna tell the producers, hit it, boys,
Hit it, boys.
and they're gonna drop the beat. Oh. We love this, y'all. You already know if you want to participate, if you have any Hung Up Hang-Ups, send them to hunguppod@gmail.com. Speaking of which, and we'll get into it later, this is a kind of like listeners' feedback, listeners' mailbox kind of episode.
Mailbox episode.
We're listening, and we're going to bring that right here to this platform. But before we do, let's go ahead and get into this week's Hung Up, Hanging Up game.
What you got for us?
So the first one is, let me ask you if you are hung up or you are hanging up. This tweet was sent by @thickboywork.
Okay.
We like a thick boy work.
All right. Did I send that?
Did you send it? Is this from your burner account?
No, but I ain't a thick boy and I be working it. So did I do that?
Is this from your Freak Twitter account? Because I know you got a couple of them.
I'm gonna shut that down right there.
@thickboywork sent in. He said, if you are in an exclusive gay relationship and your partner had a grinder or a Tinder, but said it was only to make friends, are you hung up or are you hanging up? Tony, are you? Before I could get the whole thing.
You ain't gotta finish. He had to finish. Let me tell you something.
Tell the people something.
For what? What are we doing here? Like, for what? What are we doing? Like, oh my God, why do you have a Tinder or?
He said he's just making friends. He's just want to make friends, Tony. What's wrong with that?
Go to fuck the Sesame Street if you want to make some fucking friends.
Ooh.
Don't go to Tinder. Don't go to Jack. Don't go to Hinge.
Even down there, you can get caught up in some shit.
Okay. Why? For what? First of all,
no street is safe.
I keep coming across these profiles. I just want to make friends, sir.
So is there?
Ma'am,
let me ask this.
This is a dating app.
A dating? Is it? Because don't they say it's for friendship, socializing?
Come on.
Is it not what we make it? If people want to be on there for friendships, they can't be on there for friends.
What's Tinder's slogan? You get on to get off? No.
Oh no, that's Hinge, I think.
It was made to get off or some shit. So, I don't know.
And they're getting off. They're.
Oh my God.
Hinge set the people up, led them down into a dark abyss.
It's made to delete or some shit like that.
They're doing exactly what you told them to do.
Oh my God, no, it's made to like get off. I don't know. I can't remember what the slogan is.
No, I know what you're saying. You make a profile. The goal is to get off of the app because you found a potential. Okay, like in the spades game, you got a potential.
I met my friend on Hinge. I'm gonna think y'all had some underlying shit going on.
Let's be honest. Yeah, let's be honest. I mean, we come on.
What we doing?
The relationship would have to be super. Like you, come on. Grinder.
Like I said, I'm hanging up. What you doing? You
hanging up? I'm hanging up. I'm just like, why?
Okay.
To me, that's you just need attention. Okay.
From the wrong person.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Yes, babe.
@Glamazon Tyomi, y'all got the names, baby. I hope I said that right.
We're gonna put the tweet in here.
We'll put it right here. I've noticed a double standard. This was a black woman. I've noticed a double standard when it comes to bisexuality in the black community. It's acceptable for a woman to be bisexual and in a relationship with a man. But if a man says he's bisexual, there's less support and acceptance by women. Why? ?
I was just talking about this topic with one of my close friends. I said, could you date a bisexual man? And she was like, you know what? As open as I am, she said I couldn't do it. I said, well, what do you mean? She said, I can't pull myself to do it. And then I asked my cousin, could she do it? And she was like, yeah, I don't see what the problem is. I'm gonna put this out there. It's the black women. It's y'all. Y'all are fucking it up for everybody out here. And I'm going to go on my pedestal. I'm going to stand on it tall. It's y'all. This narrative, if I mess with a bisexual man, he's going to bring something to me. It's unsafe. I can't do. It's you. And I'm tired of it. Like, come on.
You hanging up, Tony.
He might leave me for a man. He might leave. I'm hanging up.
I'm hanging up as well, Tony. And because, let's talk about the root of this. It's homophobia. And so that's enough right there for me to hang up. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the honest to God truth is that there are more men. There are a lot of people out here who are bisexual.
Yes.
Wouldn't you want to know?
Thriving.
Wouldn't you want to know? Or you want to bully your man with homophobia so much that he's hiding it?
When he's not with you, he's with somebody else. I'm in a relationship with you. I'm with you. Then let that be. Why you worry about? Okay, you might leave me for the next. You might. Who am I with right now?
Is bisexuality, do you think, something that's accepted in our community, or is it something that we're still learning to accept?
For women, yes.
And I think too, and I just want to give a little bit of credit to men who are still a lot of men doing the work and finding the language to explore these other identities. I think we're still very much in the process of. So give a little grace for that.
Thank you.
And we are done with the Hung Up, Hang Up segment of this week. If you want to send your Hung Up, Hang Up into the HungUp podcast and have it included into this part of the show, send it to hunguppod@gmail.com. Peace.
All right.
Not me saying peace. Episode. No, wait a minute. Hold on. Just hold on. Stay put, not peace. We're gonna move on to the next segment here.
Yes, let's get into this episode. So this is our viewer's choice. We had some listener questions. Our mailbox episode. What's the first one we got?
The first question we got maybe not this week. I'm not sure when we got this.
The listeners has been submitting.
Overall, let's go.
To us. What we got?
The first question in the mailbox is, how do you and Eric exercise Black Boy Joy?
Oh, my God. Who submitted these?
We're going to keep their names anonymous.
Oh, my God. I love these. First, I love this first question. Let me tell you, for me, exercising Black Boy Joy is by being me unapologetically. I think there comes a certain time where when you live in all of your truth, and I'm talking about I'm black first, then gay. Maybe I'm black then male. Maybe I don't know which one. I don't know which are the
You are all the
third.
things.
I'm all of them
at the same time.
And when you live in your truth, I'm exercising by that right there. I'm exercising my Black Boy Joy because I am being me unapologetically.
Yeah.
A lot of black boys cannot do that. We have these isms and schisms all the times about how we identify.
Yeah.
How we exercise our identity. How we express our identity. So I'm just exercising it by just simply being Tony Purnell Lightworker.
Yeah. And that's something that you do every day.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I think about Black Boy Joy. Mm-hmm. Not this thing that you kind of put on the shelf and take off when you want to experience it, but more so something that you are actively working to experience on a daily basis. And I think what makes it easy is that joy can be found in so many places. We, on my last, Josh, Healing While Black was on HungUppod Live about 2 weeks ago. And we talked about the group of men, a diverse group of men that we're a part of. And that is, too, a moment of Black Boy Joy, obviously, right? Mm-hmm. But I think it's also the feeling.
Yeah.
When no one's paying attention, I will sometimes just take a moment and just sit back and just watch and listen.
That moment needs to be honored.
That moment is that moment in acknowledging and witnessing the Black Boy Joy in all these different types of men. And
not just having a moment, but what is the benefit in the actual moment at the present time?
Yes.
I've been really, speaking of Black Boy Joy, I've been really recently looking at boy gymnastics, I think. Or not, I don't want to say gymnastics, but I guess tumbling, flipping.
Yeah. And we be killing it.
Gymnastics. I'm like, we need to see more of our black boys dominating the damn Olympics in this category.
Absolutely.
But, the misconception behind the scenes, we do it so naturally. Backflips and tumbles and somersaults.
Like crazy.
So if we can do it naturally, why can't we just put it out there on the front line? I want to see more boys do that.
And you know what, speaking of which, I appreciate this connection to boyhood because Black Boy Joy is something that men and boys use. Mm-hmm. Men and boys acknowledge that Black Boy Joy. And so I just want to say I appreciate that connection because I don't think there's anything wrong with us as grown-ass men tapping into that inner child, that inner boy.
Yeah.
Maybe even having the opportunity to nurture that inner child or give that inner child something that you did not get when you were younger. I think that is
Absolutely.
also an example of Black Boy Joy.
I love that.
Yes.
I got another listener viewer question.
What you got?
What are some affirmations that you tell yourself, and where do you put them?
Okay.
I personally resonate with this, viewer question, because in my practice, what I do a lot with my patients, especially teaching them how to affirm, teaching them where to affirm, teach them the significance of positive affirmations. If you've been following me for any amount of time, you know I do an affirmation Friday. Every Friday, what is the affirmation for that day or that weekend or leading up to the next week? What are the affirmations that we are currently telling ourselves, and where do you put them?
Huh.
So right now, I am telling myself I'm a money magnet. That's what I have told myself for the beginning of the new year. I am a money magnet and I'm a master manifester. And so, and where I put them, I don't know where the second piece came from, but I'm glad you asked it.
Yeah.
And so I have a manifestation candle. And so I would fold up a piece of paper for January or for the next month or whatever is present for that time. Fold up a paper, put it under my candle, and I light the candle. I am a money magnet. I am a master manifester. Money comes to me easily. Abundance is mine right now. Increase is mine. Overflow is mine right now. I have enough to meet all of my needs. All of these things I just said was affirming where I'm at right now in my life.
I have enough to meet my needs.
I have enough.
Even
Not that I have enough, I am enough.
Yes. Yes.
How about you?
Well, I do have, so Be Awesome Today is right over my refrigerator. It's like a block of wood, and it says Be Awesome Today. And the reason why I have it in my refrigerator in my kitchen is because my first stop in the morning is coffee.
Oh.
So in terms of where do you put your affirmation, that was the second part of the question.
Yes.
I have been intentional about where I put my affirmations. Set it as a recurring reminder on my phone.
Come on, make it digital.
Have it set up as a screensaver on my
Yes.
phone. Those are the type of things that I have absolutely done. And I also say one affirmation I tell myself is I am enough. Recently, I posted a video about Eartha Kitt where she talks about falling in love with myself. And then someone can experience that love with me. So that is an affirmation that I do tell myself. I am enough.
Yes.
That helps to ensure that if you fall in love, you get into a situation, things maybe, if it doesn't work out, when that person is no longer in your space, the love don't leave with it. You understand what I'm saying? The love was always there. And that's why that message from Eartha Kitt really resounds with me.
Let me give you guys a bonus for this affirmation piece. If you want to figure out positive affirmations, I want you to turn them into questions. Why do things work out for me? And then your mind would naturally find out why things are working out for me right now. Because naturally, we look at the negative aspect of a thing. Those automatic negative thoughts. I call them ants. Those automatic negative thoughts. So if you turn your affirmations into questions, why am I the shit? And then your mind find reasons why you're the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I in a season of overflow right now? Why? When you turn your affirmations into question, your mind finds reasons to why that is true.
And I think it even helps, like, saying these type of things in the mirror. Like, look at yourself
Yes.
as you are
Do the mirror work.
affirming yourself.
Do the mirror work.
Absolutely. Tony, we got one more question
Yes. Let's
from
get it out
the
there.
listeners. The question is, what are you unlearning as an adult? What would you say is one of the biggest things that you're unlearning as an adult, Tony?
Oh, I need a second to think about this one. What am I unlearning as an adult?
Do you want me to go first?
Please.
So,
I'm learning right now.
I think the biggest thing for me that I've been unlearning as an adult is being patient and taking time with my relationship with my parents. Okay? And sometimes that's and honestly, that has been a process. It's been therapy. It's been maybe taking some time away from them, not speaking for a period of time. It's been arguments. It's been disagreements. It's been miscommunications. It's been coming back together and hugging shit out, crying shit out. It's been a lot of different things, but a lot of it has come with maturity and understanding that my parents aren't superwoman and superman,
Yeah.
but just people.
I need a little bit of that too, and I'm still learning how to navigate my relationship with my own mother in the best, healthiest way possible. I don't proclaim to have the best relationship. I want to get there as well, and it's a daily process for me. It's a daily thing for me to learn
Yes.
over and over again because
Yes.
my mom, and I love you, but she can be that person that is a thorn.
Yeah.
I love you,
Yeah.
but I had to learn that too.
And one thing that's helped me, Tony, is coming to peace with the fact that, my purpose is I'm not supposed to change nobody. You know what I'm saying? And letting go of the things that I have less control of and putting more energy into the things that I can control, which is me. I can control how I think, how I perceive things, how I interact, my boundaries that I set. And so a lot of that unlearning has been a part of that too. I can't change my parents, but let me focus on the things that I can change and kind of grow from there.
Yeah. When I
And the relationship is not going to always look like how it used to. And you're allowed to grieve that.
Yes. Come on here. Can I jump? You all right? You ready? Can I jump in?
I haven't said. Go ahead, bitch.
All right. I just want to make sure. I don't want to cut you off. What I'm constantly unlearning as an adult is one personal, one professional. Personally, that it's okay if you ain't everybody's cup of tea. I have to literally unlearn that because my mind is set up in a different way. I am a recovering people pleaser. Oof.
Well, and that stems from your relationship and trauma with mom.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in recovery right now.
Ooh, we are a lot of us in the recovery room.
We are in the recovery room.
BBL's done, but baby, I'm not ready to get out here yet.
I can't do that.
Ooh, give me a little time. I got
it
a little.
Okay.
Some bandages,
That
some leakage.
You're not gonna always be everybody's cup of tea.
But you're gonna be somebody's Henny straight, and it starts with self.
It starts with self, and I'm also. I had another one. I'm also unlearning that I get paid to give out insight. I get paid to be a professional. I get paid to literally counsel people. I can't give it out so haphazardly, so willy-nilly. When people say, "Oh, well, I didn't ask you," oh, you're right, because I get a coin to do what I do, and I have to train myself to. You don't do that so naturally. Don't give it out. Did they ask you?
And it probably came from a place of you're a natural nurturer, a community person. Mm-hmm. Home is open to the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think that just comes naturally for you. But I think what Tony is saying is a message to all the light workers, all the therapists, all the counselors, is that dumping on of support sometimes is not needed or wanted in certain situations.
What I'm doing right now is say, hey, okay, Eric, I see you're telling me all this. What do you need from me right now? Or you just need to vent? Okay, cool. Oh, you actually need something from this moment? Then I can give it instead of just naturally doing it.
Yeah.
I'm asking beforehand. So
consent.
That's what and that is consent. When I
it is.
That, you're right.
Absolutely.
And so that's what I'm trying to unlearn as an adult now, personally and professionally.
And you know what? As we mature in this process and go through this journey, we are better engaging in these relationships, better engaging in community. In ways that are less toxic, less stressful for us. And so we really appreciate the listener questions. They were very
Y'all
specific. I
challenged us
felt
tonight.
like,
Yes.
yeah, I felt like people were definitely tapping into some of our past episodes and bringing some of those topics forward.
Thank you so much.
So that is really dope. And just remember, y'all, hunguppod@gmail.com is where you can send your love, your feedback, your questions, your hung-ups, or your hang-ups.
Listen, this was our mailbox episode. We love you. We want to get your mail some more. Send them in. But for right now, we are closing this episode out.
We are. It's been wonderful.
We love you. World peace.
We'll see y'all next week. Peace.